my friends, we are back with another video. Join me here today as I budget for our last paycheck of February. So just a quick recap, we are doing a new payday routine starting this month as we transition from semi-monthly to bi-weekly pay. I also started budgeting separately for my side hustle income to put more towards our debt payment and our 2024 savings goals. If you missed that video, I did my budget with me video for my side hustle and cash stuffing on that extra income that we receive. I will link the videos down in the description box, and also here in the I button above. So thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're new here, I am happy that you are here. I'm grateful that you stopped by. I hope you'll enjoy this video and I hope you'll consider subscribing. My name is Jed and I am the Eager Vlogger. So let's start budgeting. As usual, we are budgeting for our main income, and that is from my partner's full-time job. We usually budget, and he still receives 1,200 per paycheck, or at least, yeah, I try to stick to that amount for our budget. We try to make it work. I try to make us live within that amount, regardless if he receives more. If he gets more, let's say $100 more, that goes towards our debt or extra savings. For the small amounts, like maybe there's an extra $30, $17, or like the odd numbers, I leave it in his checking account and he can use it as a buffer or you use it on his own spending, because right now that's the only money he gets from his income. I know I feel bad he's working for our family, but that's just how we are doing right now. So I'm trying to give him whatever we can for his own spendings. So let's take care of our budget. Let me just zoom you in more, I think, so that you can see it better. So income, like I said, we are budgeting. I am writing sideways. Okay, this is our, and it's 1-2 all the time. So that's 1,200. Now let's take care of our remaining bills for the month. So this is not everything that we have for bills. This is mostly half of it already, because I try to split it between our two paychecks. So for rent, move you here. The remaining amount is 340. That's what's left to save, and then I'll send it to my sister who holds our auto payment account for our rent, and that goes every first of the month. So that means 3/1 on March 1st. Next is our phone bill, which comes out on 28th, I believe, and that is 105 for me and my partner. For this, actually, we are planning to switch our phone plan to save more. We saw a cheaper alternative compared to our current plan, so we're thinking about switching that for next month. So hopefully we get more savings from this on our next budget. Next, we have here my daughter's daycare. I think on the 1st as well. This is $40 a month. I'm kind of a month ahead for this, actually. I just paid her daycare for the month of February, so this is kind of like preparing for March, which typically not really on the 1st it comes out. Sometimes it's in the middle of the month or end of the month. So I feel like I'm ahead of this, but let's just continue budgeting for it. And then the next one would be for the end of the month is my bus pass. I budget $90 here, but I think because I'm starting my practicum in March, and my my placement, my work situation will be changing here. I think I'm gonna continue doing my work from home setup. So I don't think I need the whole month's pass. I'm gonna think about it. I'm still budgeting for the whole amount here, but if we get money back, or I will just spend less here, then we'll push it towards our savings challenges or sinking funds. So looking forward on those. And do we have more? I think my iCloud actually. I don't remember the date. It's not in my list. That was $5 and I actually paid this already. So, but I'm still putting it there. And now let's calculate how much that is. $580. I hope my math is correct here. I don't trust it. So let me do it again. Okay, yeah, $580 for our fixed bills, and that's all we have. That's all that we need for this month on bills. Let's look at our debt payment for the last paycheck. That would be, I think I put on my mind, I put 100 towards transport. This is not really a debt for us. This is the Uber rides that my daughter used Uber going to daycare back and forth. So now I'm trying to throw $100 to that, to our credit card. This is going to the credit card, so I put it in debt because what was I thinking here? Yeah, I just put it back to our RBC card so that we can catch up on that. $100 per paycheck is what I'm trying to do right now because her Uber rides build up so fast in our card. It's going back. Like when my partner brings her to daycare, he rides back as well. And then picking him up is a back and forth as well. So it builds up so fast in the card. We are trying to clear the card, and I'm going to give you an update on that on our money goals video soon. So $100 for the RBC card here. I think that is that. So 580 plus 100 is 680. Let's look at how much we have left from our income after that. Minus 680. We have 520 left for our variable expenses and sinking funds. So I don't have savings investments here aside from the emergency fund. Like these again are round up amounts, just little amounts rounded up, and whatever is left after we pay the actuals, I put it towards our emergency fund. That is just how we are doing right now. So I'm gonna put emergency fund, but we will not know the number for now until we close out the budget. So we'll see this next time. Variable expenses. So let's see. So from our first payday routine this month, we already set up a fixed amount for our variables budget every week. We allocated 170 for each week, and for each paycheck we take out 2 weeks budget. So let's break it down here. We are going to budget for 2 weeks. I'm gonna write down our categories. They're still the same, which are groceries, our allowances, personal, Bucci, and Daddy. We have eating out, the family fund budget, household, and miscellaneous. All right, so let's see. Every week For groceries, we budget 50 a week. That's our share. My sister does like the equal amount, so technically we're 100 per week. But groceries 50 a week for us. That would be times 2, so 100 here. Personal is like our 3 allowances here, $15 a week, so 30 for 2 weeks on each of those. Eating out and family fun gets 25 a week, so 50. Household gets 15 per week, 30. And miscellaneous gets 20. That is $10 a week. So let's double check if again my math is correct. $340. Is that 170 a week? Yes. All right, 340. That takes care of our variable expenses for 2 weeks. I want to pull this out, like all of this money out in cash. I used to just leave our grocery money in our checkings account and use it there, but I'm like seeing a pattern that we overspend in groceries when it's in the card. So I want to see like really pulling out all the money here in cash and spending them as is. Let's see if that will make a difference for us. So 340. Now let's recalculate how much is left from our budget, or 520 here. Oops. The 520 balance minus 340. We have 180, and that will go towards our sinking funds. All right. So high priority, let's go straight to it. High priority, I only have one left, or one allocated for this paycheck, and that is our future fund. This is for, again, our PR journey here in Canada. We are already in the process, so I am adding 100 for this paycheck just to keep ourselves ready there. And that is all that we have for high priority. $80 will go straight to our low sinking funds here, the low categories, low priority, sorry. And because it is quite a small amount, at least for me to look at, I will just stuff this together with our first paycheck in March, which will be on the first, actually, March 1st. And so it's not that long. I can wait to do the stuffing for this $80 and then whatever we will stuff on the first paycheck of March. All right, but let me share with you our breakdown for that $80 left, and then we'll see the stuffing next time. So for low priorities, I have here, this is not so much a low priority, but I put it here because this is extra payment towards debt. So on debt payment, I want to give it 20. Our car fund, again, I put it in the low priority because it's kind of like a long way to go for us. It's not really urgent like future. We really need the money right now as we go through the process. Car fund, I know, can take us a while, so I'm putting it in the low priority side for now. If I can't afford to stuff it from one paycheck, that's fine. All right, we're just slowly building it up. And I want to give us still mama, daddy, and Bucci just little amounts, 5 for each. I try to do this every paycheck now so that we can at least reward ourselves with some budget for our own spendings. Date night is here. We are putting 5 for date night. There you go. And then I am going to add something here that will not be in the budget all the time, or maybe not at all. It's just an exception for this time. Freebie Friday. I am putting $20 here. So I am allocating money for now for this series that I found from like in the budgeting community. My friends in the community are doing this right now and it is so fun to watch. I could not resist not to join. But anyway, this is still saving for us. So I printed some freebies from a couple of budgeters in the community, and what we do is we use those freebies they offer and we shout them out. We use those challenges to save more money, and those challenges are just small amounts, very easy to complete. So I thought it's fun to try and join them in this series. So I'm not sure if I can do this every week, but I'm putting, since this is kind of like an extra sinking fund also for us, I'm putting 20 there to help me start next Friday. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you watch out for that video. We're gonna do our first Freebie Friday series. And how much is this now? This is supposed to be 80, 20, 40, 60, 70, $80. All right, so that should be a zero-based budget for us, you guys. Let's just double check. 1,200. How much is our total expenses? 580 plus 340 is 920. That is 100. Total savings, I do not know for now. And sinking funds is 180. So that is 12 minus, oops, 1,200 minus 920 minus 100 minus 180. Oh, that is totally wrong. But yes, you saw that. It's zero-based budget for us here. And that is it for our last paycheck of February, you guys. Let me zoom you out a bit. There you go. I hope you enjoyed our video today, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of the month. We will have a savings challenge video next, and then you will see me back here for our money goal update and monthly reset for March. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stayed with me until the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you again next time. Bye guys!